What up, Ho Biscuits? It's your girl Skitten, back at it again. First and foremost, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are staying safe and sanitized. Sometimes I feel like people forget that the official first day of fall isn't until September 22nd. Okay? I don't understand what's going on with these people being like, oh, it's autumn. Oh, it's spooky season. Oh my God. Like, no, guys. We just passed Labor Day. It's still damn near 100 degrees here in Las Vegas. There's nothing autumn about what I have been experiencing for the last 2 weeks, okay? I need you to give fall the extra 10 days that it needs, okay, to get its engines warmed up, all right? Also, it's not spooky season until October, okay? I love me some Halloween. It's one of my favorite holidays, if not Christmas is my favorite holiday because, I don't know, it's just so cozy. But anyway, it's one of my favorite holidays, but can we chill? Can we calm down on that one? Just a little, just a smidge. Just slow your roll a little bit. You feel me? I feel like somebody out there feels me. I feel like someone out there feels me. Anyways, today we are here for some EmKay. This is r/non-political Twitter, which is the best kind of Twitter if we're being honest. So I'm excited what this video has in store for us. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started.
Came over to see what my daughter was listening to on Spotify. What? Oh no, are you worried that your daughter has good taste?
Oh no. Oh no.
Hey, what's going on, folks? Welcome back to EmKay. I'm your host, Robin, and today we're going to be taking a look at Hang on a minute, what are we taking a look at today? Oh boy, non-political Twitter. Without any further ado, let's get right to it. Make parties more interesting by telling strangers, I want you to know that I personally have no problem with you being here. Oh, thank you. Me, Professor X. Yes, I can read minds. Me. Yes, I suppose the name Alvin and the Chipmunks alludes to himself not being one. My favorite part while seeing the Batman movie. Shot of a dark alley next to some criminals. Kid in the audience. Batman's in there! Nothing happens and the scene changes. Kid in the audience again. I'm sorry, everyone. I thought he was in there.
That's cute.
Yeah, that happened for sure, man. Why was there always a bite taken out of one of these mofos?
True.
I think it's because it was a popular toy to use with your dog, or in very, very, very rare occasions, your cat.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, man, it was like a dog toy.
Nah, bro. Kids was eating that fucking styrofoam shit for sure. Like, for sure.
And feral toddler toy.
Yeah.
Gen Z will never understand growing up with parents who basically poured a gallon of milk into your body with a funnel every day because Big Milk told them if we didn't drink enough, our bones would go soft and we'd turn into pudding people and get kidnapped at the mall.
Oh God.
Gen X did have some weird beliefs. Oh, it's true. This is what I picture in my head whenever radio stations say they have the best mix of 80s, 90s, and today. It's been today for 21 years.
Yeah.
You can't keep getting away with this. I mean, almost 22 now, Drew, but no, you make a good point. You make a good point. I like the radio stations that do 80s, 90s, and whatever, because then they avoid this entirely, Mr. Gooden. I don't understand why people would want to get rid of pigeons. They don't bother no one. Thank you, Mr. Michael Tyson. My right hand, I shall carry 30 bags of groceries at once. My left hand, I got the bread. Human DNA contains all the necessary genes to produce feathers. It's merely a matter of selective activation.
That's terrifying.
Well, selectively activate them then.
Right, like, let's
Finally, we can stop being featherless bipeds. Where's my on switch?
I'm ready.
Grows feathers and bursts into an auditorium. Behold, a chicken!
Love me a good Diogenes reference.
I ask my students to send me photos of their dogs doing classwork. It's an underappreciated photography genre.
Oh, man.
I'll say it's
You look so
underappreciated. I want to see
serious.
some more.
Right.
My parents are replacing their coffee machine, which is 7 years old. Me? That's not that old. I have sheets older than that. Well, perhaps your sheets aren't getting as much action as our coffee machine.
Jesus,
Oh,
mother.
your mom just killed you.
Why?
Oh, brutal,
Why
cold-blooded
did she do you
murder.
like that?
Need to postpone. Hi, Rachel. I've lost control of the day. Easily the most relatable email I've ever received.
Me, every time I go, oh, I'm just gonna watch a couple TikToks, then I'll get started on the tasks I have for the day. And then somehow it's 2 hours later and I have not moved from my spot on the couch. Like, I literally today was like I was watching a TikTok on my phone, and then in the middle of the TikTok, I was like, girl, what are you doing? And I just like stood up and like got started with whatever I was doing, because it had legit been like an hour and a half since I'd been like, oh, I need to get this and this done and this done. Spoiler alert, I didn't get none of that shit done, just to be clear.
I have a very serious condition called needing to be cozy all the time.
Samesies.
Don't we all? Just realized that my boyfriend never asked me to be his girlfriend, and we never established that we're dating. We just like live together and have a baby together, but we don't have an anniversary or anything? Oh my God, are we dating? Is it too late to ask what are we? What if we're just friends?
Friends with serious
I just asked him
benefits.
if we're dating, and he said, no, we just bros, and hit his chest with his fist, then peace signed me?
That's
Oh, I'm
fucked up.
sorry, man.
That's fucked
I'm
up.
sorry. Just in case nobody told you today, don't overthink it. Thank you. Thank you very much. I needed that.
Okay.
Your daily dose of Easter Island head. Great. The Gum Gum guy from Night at the Museum strikes again. Cannot believe I used to complain about school. 9 to 3 every day. No weekends. 6 weeks off for the summer. Easter halls? Never seen that done before. Bank halls, inset days, seeing my friends every day. I was living the absolute dream and I didn't even realize.
Because they used an S for realize, I am assuming that this person is British. I'm thinking that they're British, and that's why they said Easter halls and bank halls. I think that's it.
For you. I was actually quite depressed the entire time.
Jesus.
Dying sounded pretty good during school, but I'm glad that you look back on it thinking, wow, that would be good to go back to.
Robin, are you okay? Is all well with you? Jesus.
I was not born to work, retire, and die. I was born to brood, wear a lot of black, and eventually become a feared poltergeist. You will.
Okay.
Wearing this to Regal Cinema tonight, then saying in my deepest voice possible, 1 ticket to sing too. No, you have to prove that. You got to make a video of that.
Please.
You have to.
Put
I
it on
once
the
watched a
TikToks.
colleague who had just returned to work after maternity leave highlight every email in her inbox and press delete. When she saw the look on my face, she shrugged and said, if they really need to talk to me, they'll find me. I think of her nearly every day.
That's bold.
We should all just start doing that.
That's a bold
When I
beach
broke
right
up with
there.
my high school boyfriend, my 10-year-old brother walked in on me crying and asked what was wrong. I told him. Then he proceeded to go log on to Minecraft, join my ex's party, and go set their town on fire. A family of psychos. No, he's just a good family member, man.
Right. Nah, he did what needed to be
At
done.
bedtime, the 8-year-old told me his teacher said this. Think of your mind like a pond full of fish, and each fish is a feeling. Try to be the pond, not the fish. And all I can say is primary school has significantly improved.
What the fuck does that mean, bitch? What the hell? Okay, hold on. Let me wrap my tiny brain around. Okay, my mind is a pond full of fish. They're wriggling and moving and doing their little fishy thing, right? Okay. I want to be the pond and not the fish. But you just told me I was the pond. You just said that my mind is the pond. So why would I have to try to be the pond? You just said I feel like fucking Nick when he was like, you got me cookie, I buy you cookie. You buy me cookie, I buy you cookie. I got cookie, you get cookie. Like, that's how I feel right now. I'm so... Y'all, this is going over my head. What the fuck does this mean?
I'm trying to do that right now and it's not working. I am a pond of stress. There's a line in The Batman where they reveal the Riddler has over 500 online followers. Like,
Yes!
that's a lot.
Yes! Chavez and I were talking about this. Okay, so Chavez and I were talking about this, right? But they do this in all movies. It's like they're aware of internet culture and they're aware of the fact that, like, you can go viral and be really, like, you can be online famous and all this stuff. They're aware of all of that, right? Like the people in the writers' rooms and directors and stuff, like, they're aware of all of that, but they don't know what it means, right? They don't know what it means. Like, I was watching something and the girl was like, oh my God, I got 600 views. My life is over. And I was like, lady, like, unless you went like somehow locally viral, like specifically only viral in like your hometown or something. And unless, again, said hometown is very tiny, 600 strangers seeing whatever you're upset about, which at the time it was like embarrassing in show world, but not like in real life. It's not, girl, you're not even making no money off that video. If we're being real, that's what you should be upset about. That there's not enough views to get you a payout, you know? But it's just so clear that they don't have anybody in like our age group working for them. Like, it's just a bunch of old people who don't know how the internet really works, you know? It's just so interesting.
Jesus only had 12, so
Not Jesus.
One was a hate follow. Oh yeah. I've been alive 20 years and still haven't found the right thing to say when someone knocks on the door of the public bathroom you're in. Come in. Occupied. I saw this and I was like, occupied. It's coming in 4 years, but no. Now I need a minute. Euphoria Season 3 will not release until 2024. Here's the internet's take on the series so far. Oh yeah, damn. You know the Nintendo DS is almost 20 years old?
Jesus! But also, 2 years is a very long time to wait for another season of anything. I would definitely lose interest.
I feel like the irony of a band called Franz Ferdinand having their #1 song titled Take Me Out is probably lost on the majority of their listeners.
That's hilarious.
I doubt it. I really doubt that's lost on anybody that listens to a band named Franz Ferdinand.
You would be
Can
surprised,
we normalize not confusing someone's free time with their availability? Yeah, just because I'm not doing anything does not mean you get to volunteer me for My kid scored 69 points in a hand of Uno and said, according to the memes, a funny number. Why is it funny, I asked. According to the memes. How old is this child? 3 years old and a super genius?
Right.
Lord, please take this gas out of my stomach and put it in my car. Soon we'll be able to run our cars on farts. My boss deactivated my coworker's email who just quit too quickly and didn't realize it controls our company calendar. So now all of those events for the next 3 years are gone. Just had a great conversation with my cat. We discussed the following. Is he a little baby? He is in fact a little baby. The fact that he's very cute, the origin of how he got to be so cute, why he is so little, and details as to how he's a good boy.
Sounds like a perfect
This is the same conversation I have with Munchkin like 30 times a day.
As you should.
You ask me for the time and notice my watch is actually a live shrimp hugging my wrist. He whispers, 12:30. But he's guesstimating, as shrimps usually do. Hostage or not, sometimes it's nice being held.
Oh, dear.
That's fair, Daniel. That is fair.
Dear.
Apropos of nothing. Apropos? Never mind.
I thought it was apropos. I thought the S was silent. Is the S not silent? Do I not know words?
I would like them to remind you all the time of who was so committed to historical accuracy that he Googled a recipe for red dye, copied the first result into his book, and did not ever realize that it was from Legends of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
No!
Oh!
No! The tale of the red Lizalvos and 4 Hylian shrooms. Get out! Get out! Get out!
Fantastic. What a great book. Study 3 years for degree.
Got it.
3 more for PhD.
Got it.
Join lab. Start working. Spend years studying the problem. Form hypothesis. Gather evidence.
Yeah.
Test hypothesis. Form conclusions.
Okay.
Report findings. Clear peer review.
Yes.
Findings published. Reported in press.
Right.
Guy on internet. Bullshit. Well, there are a lot of people out there that can't handle the idea that there are a lot of people smarter than them.
Right.
I mixed up a couple of glass jars and accidentally made a milk tea with instant yeast instead. Do not recommend. Yeah, I wonder why you wouldn't recommend that. My husband, not recommend.
So my question is, why was this tweet promoted? What, like, why? Who is Specsavers, and why did they promote this tweet? What was the purpose?
I wonder why you wouldn't recommend that. My husband, the extrovert, and I, the introvert, got separated on our flight.
That's
We're in
unfortunate.
middle seats in the same row. I've already apologized to the people sitting next to me like 7 times. My husband is sharing beef jerky with strangers, and I think he's now in someone's wedding. Stop bringing shitty Bluetooth speakers on hikes. No one came to the woods to hear you listen to Katy Perry.
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag floating in the wind? I don't know the rest of the words to that song. But also, I feel like if you're the kind of person who goes on hikes, you're not the kind of person who would play Katy Perry when you go on a hike. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, that's fair. Be careful out there, everyone. I had 2 Lakers tickets in my car, and someone broke in and left 4 more. Oh, dude. You just can't trust anyone nowadays.
That's so
Today,
rude.
my 5-year-old laughed at this painting in the middle of a museum for like 6 minutes.
Okay.
And I would too. I can't blame them. That's freaking hilarious.
Why did they draw that person with no chin? Why they draw that person with no... That's fucked up, okay? I'm sure that person, whoever they modeled it after, I'm sure they had a chin, right? Like, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here, even though I could be here all day, every day. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave your reaction requests and recommendations down in the comments below. And other than that, peace out, Ho Biscuits. It's Skittin' Lit.